Hello, little adventurers, and welcome to our story. Today, we're off to the charming village of Meadowbrook, nestled among rolling green hills and sparkling streams. Our story begins in a cozy little cottage where Mrs. Gable lives with her granddaughter, the sweet, blonde-haired Lily. "Grandma, look!" Lily squealed with delight, pointing towards the garden gate. Trotting gracefully towards them was a sleek, black cat with the most brilliant, emerald green eyes you have ever seen. This was Whiskers, the friendliest cat in all of Meadowbrook. He purred loudly as Lily scooped him up for a cuddle. "Well, hello there, Whiskers," chuckled Mrs. Gable, her eyes twinkling. "You've arrived just in time. Lily and I were about to make some lunch. Would you two like to join me for some delicious pancakes?" Lily's face lit up. "Pancakes? Oh, yes, Grandma. Can we have blueberry pancakes? They're my favorite." Mrs. Gable smiled warmly. "What a wonderful idea, my dear. But I've just checked the pantry, and it seems we're all out of blueberries. I wonder where we could find some fresh ones." Lily's eyes widened with excitement. The Whispering Woods. "I bet there are loads of blueberries there." Mrs. Gable looked towards the window, her brow furrowed slightly. The woods. It's a bit of a walk, and look at those clouds gathering over the hills. It looks like a storm might be on its way. "Oh, but please, Grandma," Lily pleaded, her eyes big and hopeful. "We'll be super quick. Whiskers can come with us. He'll show us the best spots. He knows all the secrets of the woods. Don't you, Whiskers?" The cat meowed in agreement, rubbing against Lily's legs, as if to say, "Of course I do." Seeing the determination in her granddaughter's eyes and the confident look on the little cat's face, Mrs. Gable's resolve softened. All right," she conceded with a laugh. "But we must be very fast. We'll grab our baskets and head straight to the edge of the woods. No dawdling. We'll find our berries and be back before the first drop of rain falls." And so, with baskets in hand and Whiskers leading the way, our trio set off on their quest for blueberries. The air was warm and a little heavy, and the sky was turning a deeper shade of grey. The Whispering Woods lived up to its name. A gentle breeze rustled through the leaves, creating a soft, sighing sound. At first, their search was easy. They found a few small bushes near the entrance of the woods, their branches dotted with plump, juicy blueberries. Lily and Mrs. Gable carefully picked the berries, dropping them into their baskets. "Look at this one, Grandma. It's as big as my thumb," Lily exclaimed, holding up a particularly large berry. Whiskers, meanwhile, darted ahead, his green eyes scanning the undergrowth. He seemed to know exactly where to go. He would pause, flick his tail, and then lead them to another promising patch. Their baskets were slowly but surely filling up. But the best-looking bushes always seemed to be just a little further in. "Oh, look over there," Lily would say, pointing deeper into the forest. "Those bushes are covered in berries." Driven by the promise of the perfect pancakes, they ventured further and further from the path, drawn deeper into the heart of the woods. The trees grew taller and closer together here, and the light grew dimmer. They were so focused on their task, finding the biggest, juiciest blueberries, that they did unnotice how quiet the birds had become, or how the wind had started to howl through the branches above. Suddenly, a low rumble echoed in the distance. Mrs. Gable stopped, her hand shielding her eyes as she looked up through the thick canopy. "Oh dear," she murmured. "That sounds like thunder. We've come too far, Lily. We need to head back right now." But when they turned around, the familiar path was gone. All around them were identical-looking trees and tangled bushes. Every direction looked the same. A flash of lightning lit up the woods, followed by a much louder clap of thunder that seemed to shake the very ground beneath their feet. Lily's lip began to tremble, and she clutched her grandma's hand tightly. "Grandma, I'm scared. Are we lost?" Mrs. Gable pulled her close, trying to stay calm. "Don't you worry, sweetheart. We'll find our way back. We just need to think." Just then, the first heavy drops of rain began to fall, pattering on the leaves above them. Whiskers, who had been sniffing the ground intently, let out a sharp meow. He looked at them, then darted towards a large, ancient oak tree with a hollow at its base, big enough for them to shelter in. "Quick, in here," Mrs. Gable urged, guiding Lily into the hollow. They huddled together inside the old tree, the sound of the rain turning into a torrential downpour outside. It was dark and a little damp, but they were safe from the storm. Lily was crying softly. "I'm sorry, Grandma. It's all my fault. I just wanted the best blueberries for our pancakes." Mrs. Gable hugged her tightly. "Oh, my sweet Lily, it's not your fault. It was an adventure. And all adventures have unexpected turns. The important thing is that we're together, and we're safe. And we have our clever friend Whiskers to thank for finding us this cozy spot." Whiskers purred, seeming to understand, and curled up on Lily's lap, a warm and comforting presence in the dimly lit hollow. They listened to the storm rage outside, the thunder booming and the wind whistling. It was a little frightening, but being together made it feel less so. As the storm began to subside, a faint light appeared through the trees. It was a warm, flickering glow, like a lantern. "What's that?" Lily whispered, peeking out from their shelter. A voice called out through the woods. "Hello, is anyone out there?" Mrs. Gable's face brightened with relief. "Hello, we're over here," she called back. The light grew closer, and soon they could see the figure of a man holding a lantern. It was Mr. Giles, the friendly village woodcutter. "Mrs. Gable, Lily," he exclaimed, his face etched with concern. "I saw the storm rolling in and worried when I didn't see you head back from the woods. I came looking for you." With Mr. Giles and his bright lantern to guide them, they easily found their way back to the main path. The rain had stopped, and the air smelled fresh and clean. As they walked out of the woods, the setting sun broke through the clouds, painting the sky in beautiful shades of orange and pink. Back in their cozy cottage, warm and dry, Mrs. Gable looked at their baskets. They were only half full of blueberries. Well, she said with a smile, it seems we won't have as many blueberries as we'd hoped, but I think these will be the most special pancakes we've ever made. And they were. As they sat at the table, enjoying their delicious blueberry pancakes, with Whiskers happily lapping up a saucer of milk. They shared the story of their grand adventure in the Whispering Woods. They had faced a storm, gotten a little lost, and been rescued by a friend. It was a reminder that sometimes the best adventures aren't the ones you plan, and that the most important thing is having each other. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure in Meadowbrook. I hope you enjoyed our story. If you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more wonderful tales. We can't wait to see you again next time. Bye for now.